Frazzled, and today we are going to be talking about lips, so stay tuned. Ladies, thank you so much for watching my video about lips. This is going to be a very short video because it doesn't take very long with the secret that I have for you to get thicker, luscious lips. So let's begin. First, it is so important for all of us to exfoliate, and I always exfoliate the night before. So I would recommend doing that the night before, right before you go to bed. A product I have found that I really like is called EcoLips Lip Scrub. I picked it up from Walgreens. Just very simple. You could also just use a sugar scrub with some coconut oil. Put that on your lips, exfoliate them really well. And then once you do that, put a really good lip balm on there. The one I have here is just from Estee Lauder, and I'm sure it's one that I'd gotten from one of my kits for Christmas or something. You could also use Carmex, Blistex, anything like that just to add moisture to your lips. I also do that as right after I exfoliate before I go to bed. Now in the mornings after I put my makeup on, as you can tell, I have no lipstick on, so I looked a little bit like I have no color. So I always need lip color in order to really enhance my colors in my eyes and my makeup and everything else. So what we're going to do is, this is just a really short, it's just a neat little idea that I have picked up that I have found really works and helps a lot with me for getting thicker lips. As I've grown older, I've noticed that my lips aren't as poofier as they were before, unfortunately, and they seem to have widened out. They don't curl up at the ends. Sometimes it almost is like they're going straight across, or they're actually curling down. And so the goal is we want our lips to look like duck lips. You know how all the ladies and the girls especially are taking photos looking like they got their duck lips on. So that's what we naturally want our lips to look like. So this little trick will not take you long in the mornings to do it. So let's begin. First, I like to take off some of the foundation, things like that gets on my lips, and when it does, I feel like it causes the wrinkling. So I don't know if you can see the way it looks a little dry right now. So I am going to take a Q-tip, wetten it, and then I'm gonna get that off. Now, other methods of exfoliating that you can do that other people talk about, I say I use the scrub. You can also take your toothbrush, or if you really want to really make your lips, the blood flow forward on your lips, make them a little bit redder and poofier, take a dry toothbrush and just scrub them for a minute. Make them a little bit more redder. Okay, I am going to take my lip pencil, and I like to use Revlon ColorStay, and I like to go about 2 shades darker than the lip color that I'm wearing so that I can enhance my lips and make them appear bigger. So let's begin. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I have my mirror. This here is your Cupid's bow at the top here, and this is where you're going to focus here at the top, and you're going to overline that area. So your natural lip line, as you can see, mine is right here. I am going to slightly go above that area and work on just the top part of my lip. So let's do that. And as you see, I went a little higher than my natural lip line, okay? I've not gone out to the edges yet, so let's hold off on that for a minute. There's a reason. And then at the bottom, I'm gonna slightly, not as much overline, but I'm gonna slightly go beyond my line right here in the center and do the same thing. Okay. And there that is. They're already looking bigger. Look at that. Okay. On the edges, this is where we're going to do something a little different. Normally, we've always been taught you go all the way out with your natural lip line, go all the way to the edge. But we're not going to do that. Since our lips are not as perky as they used to be, as we've gotten more mature, we are going to go down a little bit without going all the way to the edge. So if you'll watch what I'm doing right here is my technique. I go up, and then before I get to that edge, I'm going to curl it down. So I'm going to do that on both sides. Same thing, if you see that section right there is not even colored. So, and see how it's bringing it forward? It's making my lips look poofier, not as wide. So, same thing on the bottom. Just don't go all the way to the edge. Okay? I love this liner. See if I can see the color on it. It's a really good liner. This one is just the mauve. I also have a second one that I use from them, and this one is called Blush. So these are two I use a lot. Okay, next what you do is you've got your liner. Go over the lines at the top, go over the line at the bottom, and then do not go all the way to the edges on the outside, and then you'll see the effect to where they look shorter and fatter and poofier. So, okay. Next, I am going to take one of my lip colors. I'm trying to think which one I will use. I'm going to go a little darker so that you will see the full effects of this. So, this one here is Revlon ColorStay. And this color here is Infinite Rasberry. It is pretty dark. Normally, I use this if I really want to have a bold lip, but my other colors that I normally always go to are the Bare Maximum is one. There, Bare Maximum is again. And then I've got, here's another one. It's called the Liquid Lipstick, and it's just a mauve color. So all of these are Revlon ColorStay. So they're my go-to every time. I've tried expensive lipsticks, and I always go back to Revlon. So that says something about their product. Okay, next what you'll do is you're mainly just going to color on the inside of that line that you've drawn. Go a little bit to where the line, to where you can blend it a little bit. Sorry, my mirror. Okay. Okay, I've got it all colored. As you can tell, next I will blend. Okay, this is the brush that I use to actually blend the lip liner in the lip color. So, let me show you how I do that. So, see where the darker color and the lighter colors are. So let's just make it to where it's not so obvious and do a little blending there. And when you do that, you can't tell that it's been overlined at the top or the bottom. So it works really well, okay? After you do that, I like to take one of my lighter colors. In fact, I'm going to take this one. And I'm going to do a little blending. Okay. Next, pretty simple. We're almost finished here. We are just going to do a little cleanup. So, a little highlighting and contouring at the same time. I use Pure, P-U-R. You can tell it's a little bit worn out, so that's how I use it a lot. And on one side is light highlighting color. So what you do is you take one of your brushes. I like the flat one again, a little bit different one, but I like that one. I take my highlighter, and on the top part of my lip, you're gonna actually just lighten that right there at the very top and at the Cupid's bow. And what that does, it gives that look of making it stick up. It enhances that upper lip. So, and let's leave it like that, right? Almost looks like I'm on a milk commercial. We will not leave it like that. Okay, then what we will do is we will blend that. So, to where I do not look like I'm on a milk commercial. Okay, that just really enhance that color. So, okay, next, one last thing. This one's a little bit trickier, so please be careful if you do decide to do this. There's the darker side of this, and you lightly touch this with your brush, and I'm gonna wipe a little bit on my hand right there, and you put it at the bottom part of your lip. And what that does is, it gives you a shadow there, and it gives you that little pout, almost like you've got a little pouty bottom lip. We all want the pouty bottom lip, okay? Okay, last step, pretty easy step, is let's put some gloss on. And let's make them really look fluffy and juicy. I like the way the gloss looks. There are, and I'm blending a little bit more here too, but there are some ladies who talk about overlining lips, and they also talk about using a matte. So I've seen it both ways. Some of your professional makeup artists, they do like the matte finish when you're overlining. Some of them love the idea of the gloss. So it's your preference and what you feel is more natural. You do not want it to look like that you have really overlined. You just want it to look like that your lips are just this big. So this is the final. So what do you ladies think? I feel like I could go kiss my husband now. So I hope y'all enjoy the video, and I will have more to come. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. Bye.